Quality shot, that one. Time for the second shot into the first. Good look at a birdie here. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. The second hole at TPC Louisiana sets up the first of numerous birdie opportunities.
Third shot into this par 5 to a green that sits above the player, but watch out, missing either right or long, you're in terrible shape. Accuracy with your third is a must.
Yeah, that was a safe play. And he's down there. You got to read?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Appears to have overcooked this one. 13 feet to the hole.
This birdie run.
Hey, nice looking line. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Come on, don't be shy.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. And now at 3 under overall.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the 4th hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. And now to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, time to return to the action. This putt to move into a tie for first. It's on a good line. He's currently in a share of top spot. Reach the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh, wow. That's right out of the Gary Player highlight reel. Let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt will take them to 5 under. Ouch, that hurts. This is a par putt.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
He's currently tied for first. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 155.
Come on, sit. Oh, that was pure. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Oh, he's up, Tiger.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
That did everything but drop.
This one for bogey.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
Playing this shot from about 230 yards out.
He's 2 shots back.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
And back to the course with the live action. And this putt to move into 2nd place. That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And that 4 under. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot if you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. You're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
A birdie putt awaits.
This really looks good.
Oh, just missed.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
I don't mind the look of this. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back 9 to play.
Look, they're in the top 10, and they're actually making a really nice push up this leaderboard. Let's see how they play over this final 9 holes.
Good shot there, Beamer. Time for the second shot at the 10th.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this. Putting for birdie here.
Oh, that's a ripper. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, almost went in. Attaboy, good shot. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy corner to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's return to live play now. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is a 12-footer here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par on this one. Leading by a shot after that hole. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. A 7-footer right here.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
And that will take him to 8 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Straight out of the top drawer.
Great touch.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into a high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Putting for birdie. This one's tracking. And that putt drops. Now 9 under as we head to the stretch.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like.
And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. time to see who is going to get it done.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Second shot here on the 16th. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
He sits in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Opting for the 6 iron. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Getting ready to play their third. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. This has eyes for the hole. Well, the old hammer hands putt. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 will be very tempting.
Nicely done. And this putt for the tournament. Ooh, right by the hole. All right, let's see if they can compose themselves and knock this one in. Rich, it's time you and I went down to Bourbon Street because we've just crowned our Zurich Classic in New Orleans champion.
This player taking a big bite out of the Big Easy with this win at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
Rich, there are some victories that stand out in your mind, and this one for me seems to be like that. That was a high-quality performance.